Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is December 19th of 2019, and I just decided to make this little video because uh, Trump was at his rally last night, just at the time that he was being impeached by the United States House of Representatives. And during the rally, uh, he implied that former Congressman John Dingell was looking up from hell. Uh, he he died. He's the longest. Let's see. John David Dingell Jr. was an American politician who served as a member of the United States House of Representatives from 1955. That's when I graduated from grade school until 2015. A member of the Democratic Party, he holds the record for the longest ever serving member of Congress in American history. He passed away on February 7th of 2019. His wife took over his, well, didn't take it over. I guess the governor had to. I don't know what the law is in Michigan. Uh, he had to appoint her, and then she got elected, or I'm not sure. And the truth is, until Trump made his statement last night, I couldn't. If you'd have said who is John Dingell, I would not have had any idea. Um, so she took over his. Anyway, he's at his rally, and President Donald Trump attacked the Democratic Representative Debbie Dingell and her late husband, Representative John Dingell, during a rally on Wednesday night, that was last night, implying that the former congressman was looking up from hell. Trump said, Debbie Dingell, that's a real beauty, Trump said of the congresswoman, noting he was watching her on television during the impeachment proceedings. Trump said that he gave the family the A-plus treatment after John Dingell died, and that the congresswoman, who now holds his seat in the House, told Trump during an emotional call following John Dingell's funeral that her husband would have been thrilled by the respect shown for him during his funeral, and he's looking down on the ceremonies. And Trump said maybe he's looking up. Trump said, drawing some moans and groans from those in Battle Creek, Michigan, about 2 hours away from Debbie Dingell's district. Maybe, but let's assume he's looking down. So, my God. CNN, Trump implies Democrats' dead husband looking up from hell. M Live, Trump targets Debbie Dingell and her late husband. NBC News, President Donald Trump on Representative Debbie Dingell, maybe he's looking up. Associated Press, Trump targets late Representative John Dingell at Michigan rally. WXYZ TV in Detroit, Michigan, President Trump criticizes Dingell at Battle Creek rally. 13 on your side, I'm not sure where that channel is located, but Trump insults late Michigan Congressman John Dingell during rally. CBS, John Dingell Jr., longest serving member of Congress, dies. Oh, this is okay. He dies at age 92. CNN. Representative Dingell responds to Trump's attack on her late husband. I didn't watch, of course, Trump's rally, but I did go to, I think CNN, and I think it was CNN, had a thing where you could click on it, and I just happened to go there, and last night when it was live, and he had a whole bunch. It's interesting to look at who they put behind him, his handlers or whatever, and whatever. But I just happened to go and look. It was just for a few minutes because I don't have cable TV service, and I have high speed. I have internet through cable, but I don't have the CNN and any of those shows. But I just happened to go and he was, I forget exactly what he was saying, but it was like at that point, and he's saying, I've given you the highest economy ever, and I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep the communist, the Democrat, instead of the Democratic, I just said, I'm going to keep the the communist Democrats from doing this, and going to keep the Democratic communists from taking away your guns, And then he turns his back totally on the audience, and there's a guy standing back behind him with these they had a bunch of young, it looked like to me, very young people back behind him with their signs and their, mega hats and stuff. But there's a guy who looks like he might be a mafia, if I were going to be casting a movie, and okay, we need somebody who looks like a mafia, boss or whatever. There's this guy that doesn't fit in at all right behind him, and Trump turns around to him, and Trump, I don't know if he points to him or if he, can't remember now if he gives him the thumb up or whatever, and the guy is like, yeah, and then Trump turns back around. Now maybe at the rally, if you happen to watch the rally, since that guy was right back there, right behind, maybe Trump introduced him as somebody. I'd be interested as to who who this guy was, because that was kind of strange, kind of curious. Okay, hey, wait a minute. Here you can see. Okay, here is this is okay. It's this guy right here. Maybe let me pull this. Let me run this here. It's Associated Press. Let me run a little bit of this video here.
Then you have this Dingell.
There he is.
You know Dingell from Michigan? You know Dingell? You ever hear of her, Michigan? Debbie Dingell, that's a real beauty. So she calls me up like 8 months ago. Her husband was there a long time. But I didn't give him the B treatment. I didn't give him the C or the D. I could have. Nobody would have, I gave the A+ treatment. Take down the flags. Why are you taking them down? For ex-Congressman Dingell. Oh, okay. Do this, do that. Rotunda, everything. I gave him everything. That's okay. I don't want anything for it. I don't need anything for anything. She calls me up. It's the nicest thing that's ever happened. Thank you so much. John would be so thrilled. He's looking down. He'd be so thrilled. Thank you so much, sir. I said, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Maybe he's looking up. I don't know. Maybe. But let's assume he's looking down. But I gave him A+, not A.
Okay. Anyway, this is my, what can you say? It's interesting, his crowd that at these rallies that is just they just, whatever he says, I mean, they foam at the mouth and just applaud and just, whatever. Uh, the crowd there, because the state of Michigan, uh, it's interesting that the crowd actually moaned when he said that. I mean, uh, and the man died, and he wants credit. He's talking about, well, I gave him, this, and I had the flag of the United States, lowered to half mast for him. The guy he served in, John Dingell served during World War II in the military. Of course, you don't lower the flag for somebody who just because, well, at least not, nationwide. But this guy was an American politician who served as a member of the United States House of Representatives from 1955 until 2015. And like I said, I graduated from grade school in 1955, and Trump is, trying to take credit on himself. Here's things that here's what I did. I didn't have to do this, I don't know what he could have done, it's the. But anyway, President Trump is such a despicable person. He just can't stop from doing the kind of things that he does. And anyway, oh yeah, that if he happened to, because I just happened to be watching. I went over and just happened to, and you saw in that video that guy with the black shirt on or whatever. I'd be interested to see if he introduced the guy as, I don't know, whatever. Because it was kind of strange. Maybe not strange if he had introduced him, and before, and said, "Hey, this is, a NRA vice president, National Rifle Association vice president is here," or this guy is president of some big company in Detroit, Michigan, or something. If he introduced him, and then but anyway, it was interesting. So if you happen to know, put the information below. And let me just add that remember my small desk that I just went to a small desk. I now have 2 monitors on the desk. So I have my LG 4K monitor, but in 1080 mode, and then I have my Asus 1080p monitor over there, and I've taken down, and right now it's on the bed, so I can't take a nap until I get it off the bed, but I put the LG 25-inch wide monitor. I've taken it down because this is going to work better. Because this is just going to work better for me right now, but who knows what I'll do tomorrow. There'll be another video coming up here in a little bit, because today is the day, every 3 months, I have to send my data to the heart doctor. My heart data, I have to put this thing over my heart, or over my pacemaker, and send the data in, and it tells everything. I wonder how much, what all does it tell? There's no microphone in there, but I don't think. I was unconscious when they put it in. Maybe there's a microphone in there. Kidding. But anyway, so I'll be doing that here. The next video coming up, probably shortly, because I'll get it out of the way, will be me sending this data to the doctor's office. So thank you very much for watching.